Unusual things INFJs do. Have you ever caught yourself doing something that feels completely normal to you, only to realize that most people don't operate the same way? As an INFJ, you navigate the world in ways that are often seen as unusual, mysterious, or even contradictory. You're wired differently, and that's what makes you so unique. INFJs are the rarest personality type, making up only 1 to 2% of the population. With such rarity comes behaviors, habits, and thought patterns that often set you apart. Some of these may make you feel like an enigma, but they are a crucial part of what makes you special. In this video, we're going to explore the unusual things that INFJs do, things that might make perfect sense to you but leave others scratching their heads. By the end of this deep dive, you'll have a clearer understanding of why you do what you do and how to embrace these unique traits as strengths rather than oddities. Let's begin. 1. Holding entire conversations in their heads. INFJs are natural thinkers, constantly running deep conversations in their minds. They imagine different scenarios, practice how a discussion might unfold, or replay past conversations to analyze them. You might rehearse a difficult conversation multiple times in your head, predicting every possible outcome. Even after the conversation happens, you analyze what you said and how it could have gone differently. While internal rehearsing can be helpful, be mindful of overanalyzing. Try grounding yourself in the present moment to avoid getting lost in endless mental loops. 2. Experiencing sudden bursts of creativity at odd hours. INFJs often get inspired late at night or during quiet, random moments. You suddenly have an idea for a novel at 2 a.m. and feel the urge to write for hours. Keep a notebook or voice memo app handy to capture inspiration when it strikes. 3. Feeling emotionally moved by things others overlook. INFJs have a deep appreciation for beauty, art, and meaning. A song lyric, a meaningful quote, or even a sunset can bring tears to your eyes while others don't understand why. Embrace your sensitivity. Use it to create or appreciate things that bring joy and depth. 4. Being overwhelmed by inauthenticity. INFJs can instantly detect when someone is being fake, and it's emotionally exhausting. You sense when someone is pretending to be nice for social gain, and it makes interactions feel draining. Surround yourself with genuine people who appreciate authenticity. 5. Vanishing from social circles without warning. INFJs need solitude to recharge, often leading them to disappear from social interactions without explaining why. You engage deeply with friends for weeks, then suddenly feel the need to retreat into solitude for an extended period. Others might misunderstand this as ghosting or losing interest. If possible, communicate with close friends before taking space. A simple message like "I need some alone time to recharge but I'll be back soon" can help maintain relationships. 6. Having an uncanny ability to read between the lines. INFJs pick up on the unsaid, the hidden emotions, and the subtle inconsistencies in what people say versus what they truly feel. A friend says, "I'm fine," but you instantly know something is wrong based on their tone and body language. Later, they admit they were struggling but didn't want to burden anyone. While your intuition is powerful, not everyone is ready to open up. Offer gentle support but respect their timing in sharing. 7. Creating deep emotional bonds but struggling with surface-level interactions. INFJs crave meaningful relationships and find small talk exhausting. At a party, while others are chatting about the weather, you're in the corner having a heart-to-heart about the meaning of life with a stranger. Accept that not every conversation can be deep. Find ways to transition small talk into more meaningful discussions when possible. 8. Seeing the bigger picture while others focus on details. INFJs have a visionary mindset. They see long-term patterns and hidden connections that others miss. While your coworkers are focused on immediate tasks, you're already mapping out how a project will impact the company 5 years down the line. Use your big picture thinking as a strength, but also learn to communicate your vision in a way that others can follow. 9. Feeling completely alone even in a crowd. INFJs often feel disconnected, even when surrounded by people. They long for deep understanding, which is rare to find. You're at a social gathering, but instead of feeling included, you feel like an outsider looking in. Instead of seeking quantity in relationships, focus on quality. A few deep connections are more fulfilling than many shallow ones. 10. Feeling overwhelmed by too many choices. Decision-making can be exhausting for INFJs because they consider every possible consequence before choosing. You spend hours trying to pick a restaurant because you're weighing not just the food, but the ambience, ethical sourcing, and how it will affect everyone's mood. Give yourself permission to make choices without overanalyzing. Not every decision requires deep introspection. 11. Keeping a private inner world that no one fully sees. INFJs have rich inner lives filled with thoughts, emotions, and imagination, but they share only a fraction of it with others. Your closest friends might think they know you, but there are entire layers of your personality and dreams that remain unseen. Sharing more of your thoughts can deepen relationships. Choose trusted people to let in on your inner world. 12. Struggling between wanting to be seen and remaining invisible. INFJs crave deep connections yet often retreat into solitude, making them a paradox. You want recognition for your work but feel uncomfortable with too much attention. Find balance. You don't have to be constantly in the spotlight, but allow yourself to be acknowledged when necessary. 13. Loving deep conversations but hating being interrupted. INFJs pour their soul into discussions, so interruptions can feel jarring. You're explaining an intricate idea when someone changes the subject, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. If it happens often, set boundaries by gently steering the conversation back or letting the person know you'd like to finish your thought. 14. Absorbing other people's emotions like a sponge. As empaths, INFJs don't just sense emotions, they absorb them. This can make social interactions overwhelming, especially in emotionally charged environments. You walk into a room and instantly feel a sense of tension, even if no one says anything. Later, you feel drained, as if you've been carrying emotions that weren't even yours. Practice emotional detachment techniques, such as visualization exercises where you release emotions that don't belong to you. Setting energetic boundaries can help protect your well-being. Your INFJ traits might feel unusual, but they are what make you special. Embrace them, nurture them, and use them to create meaningful connections and a fulfilling life. Let me know which of these you resonate with most in the comments. Stay safe, and see you in the next one.